Good morning, Texoma. We are starting off the day pretty warm out there. It's 90 degrees here in Denison with a heat index of 96 out there. Currently across Texoma, we are in the upper 80s with a few 90s in our south and western zones. As we continue into the afternoon, our temperatures will rise into the mid to upper 90s with a few 100s possible out west. Now, we do have a heat advisory in effect for all of Texoma until 7 p.m. tomorrow, and we have an excessive heat warning in Pittsburgh and Latimer counties until 7 p.m. this evening. Now, we do have this Saharan dust that is traveling all the way from Africa into the Gulf of Mexico and up into Texoma. Now, this is mainly driven by these upper level wind, and as these dust particles move around this high pressure system and into Texoma, you may notice some lower air quality and hazy skies as you walk out the door. However, you may also see some vibrant sunsets and sunrises from this. Now, despite all this dry air, we do have Hurricane Beryl in the Atlantic moving toward the Gulf of Mexico. Currently, it is a Category 4 storm with maximum sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. Now, as it moves toward the Gulf, it may start to weaken. However, as it interacts with land. But however, as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico, it may start to re-strengthen. So if you have friends and family along the Gulf Coast, anywhere from Texas to Louisiana or the coast of Mexico, please let them know to be aware of this storm moving toward them. Now, our lake levels have gone down since our heavy rains this past spring. So if you headed to the lake this week, the lake levels are looking good across Texoma. Now, we do have this high pressure system overhead, but it will begin to shift east into next week, allowing slight rain chances to move into Texoma. For today, we'll start out in the 70s this morning with temperatures rising into the mid 90s by noon and nearly 100 degrees this evening. For your 7-day forecast brought to you by Get Roofed, we'll start out with high temperatures near 100 earlier this week, with a slight chance of storms returning on Thursday night and continuing into next week. Our high temperatures will be slightly cooler as that high pressure system shifts east of the area.